Everybody survived the rain?
Right.
Okay, great. Anybody have any questions left over from Tuesday, or something general about their project, or anything like that? If you have a specific question, I'll be around afterwards and you can ask me, okay? So just a reminder to sign the attendance sheet. It looks like everybody knows how to do that. Every class session in here will have this half-page evaluation form. Be sure to pick that up. There's the sign up to meet with Dave list over there. So if you have to make up a class session that you missed, like the first class session, please sign up for a time to review that. If you have a team and you want to report your progress, well, you have to report your progress. So as I suggested last time, maybe once every 2 weeks, you meet with me as a team to make sure that you're on track and doing things right. And maybe that off week, you send me an email progress report. Okay? So meeting with me, it's a big advantage for you just to know that you're doing things right. I might offer some suggestions on how to do things better and easier and faster. So there's an upside to meeting with me. And I'm a pretty nice guy, right? I mean, you're getting chocolate chip cookies and a great set of guest lectures and stuff. So, I'm pretty harmless. I just want to remind some new community members that during the presentations, no use of smartphones or laptops. All this information, the handouts, the slides, and the photos and stuff are going to be posted on the website. I don't know if that would change how much notes you take. You're welcome to take notes, but since we're not having any exams, it's not required. Okay. Please use a pen when filling out the evaluation forms, because what I do with these forms is I scan them and then send them to the guest lecturer so that he or she can know the comments that you put on there. And it helps improve next year's presentations. So, and I look through them as well. Okay. Okay. Talked about all that. So I'm wearing a wireless mic, which is on, and we're recording the session for people who may not be able to attend. So it's an accommodation. So that's what this is. It's not a PA thing. Okay. So I'm happy to report that we got our 9 teams formed and all the projects picked, which is great. Thank you for doing that, and I hope the preferences webpage was worked out well for you in finding team partners and picking up a project. Did that go pretty well? Yes? I see some nods. Okay, the most inconspicuous nod is okay to communicate, okay. So what you should be doing as a team now that you have your team members and your project is contact the person who suggested the project, and that's on the printed document from the first day of class. Has all the contact information, which might be an email and a phone as well. And you set up a meeting with that person so you can do the observational and questioning things that we learned about on Tuesday. And at the same time, you can still, reach out and find information on the internet about the disability condition, other products that may serve that challenge. And you could try to figure out why that existing technology, isn't a solution for that individual. So the idea here is to understand the problem, fully understand the problem, and once you do that, you're in a position to judge what's needed, and from that, you can do your brainstorming. It doesn't make sense to do brainstorming on a problem that you really don't know a whole lot about, okay? And then you pick the top concepts, and you can use a spreadsheet to do that, and then you start this fabrication testing, evaluation process, and repeat it as many times as you can to refine your prototype to a finished functional product. Okay? And then during the class, there'll be a midterm and final presentations and reports. The midterms are 4 weeks from today. So you got a bunch of stuff to do to get to the point where you can have a good presentation. So as I mentioned before, take pictures, do videos, because it'll help you with your presentation and your reports. Okay? Yep. Time is really precious. There's no way to get more time. And you got basically 7 weeks left to do your whole project. So the first thing you should do is sign up for safety training at the PRL and get a shop pass. And those guys, that will buy you 22 people, TAs, that will help you with your project. Okay, $60 seems like a lot of money, but it buys you a lot of advice, and that advice should make your project fabrication easy. They have all sorts of experience that they can impart to you so that your project will be awesome. Okay, that's what you want. Okay, here's the results from the discussion topic preferences forum that you did last week, and I'll try to incorporate some of these as short 10 or 15 minute presentations in the future. Maybe not in the order here, but we'll get a lot of them done, okay? And some people had their own suggestions, and a couple students were interested in jobs and companies, and a lot of that you may be able to get information on companies from the Assistive Technology Fair coming up in week 8. There'll be lots of people here from various local companies, so it'll be spread out in this room and maybe outside on the patio there, so that'll be a great event. And disabilities in sports, Peter Axelson will be talking a little bit about that as well later on in the quarter. So we got all the teams formed, and here they are. Some teams don't have a name yet, so that's okay. There's 9 teams of 3, and that worked out really well. But all right, the big 3 over there. All right, we're expecting big things from the big 3. Okay. Yeah, okay, great. Oh, this is fun. But I got to do something. I got to connect to the internet and show this 1.5-minute cartoon. You guys all like cartoons? I keep on forgetting to, connect to the. I'm sorry for this. By the end of the term, I'll remember. Excellent. Come on. So this video is sort of interesting because it provides a different perspective on disability, so it may cause you to think about things a little bit differently.
Imagine a town full of physically impaired people, all wheelchair users. They run out. There aren't any able-bodied people, so naturally, when they built the town, the community decided it was pointless to have ceilings 10 foot high and doors 7 foot high. So the ceilings were built at 7 foot and the doors at 5 foot. In every way, they designed the place the way they wanted it. One day, a few able-bodied people come to stay. One of the first things they notice is the height of the doors. The reason they notice is because they keep hitting their heads. They come to stand out by the bruises they carry on their foreheads. Soon doctors, psychiatrists and social workers all become involved. Committees are formed. Many people are worried about what becomes known as the problem of the able-bodied. Throughout the town there is a growth of real concern. Specially toughened helmets are handed out free to the able-bodied to be worn at all times. Braces are designed which give support and relief, while keeping the able-bodied wearer bent to normal height. Various groups of compassionate wheelchair users get together and form registered charities. Every quarter they have a collection made. Upturned helmets are left in pubs and shops for people to drop their small change into. There is talk of found in special homes. But then one day, it dawns on the able-bodied that there is nothing actually wrong with them, just that society excludes them.
Yeah, awesome, right? So, maybe that will change the way you think about people with disabilities a little bit. I mean, what is normal? Just because there's a majority of us that are able to walk around doesn't make us more normal than other people, and certainly people in wheelchairs who use wheelchairs are healthy people than normal people and can contribute to society. Okay, so that's the way we should think about each other. Okay. So today, Debbie's going to be talking to us, and she's been doing this for quite a while now, and happy to have her and a couple of her students here. But in the meantime, we'll have a short break. So if you need to sign in or get an evaluation sheet or something, we'll start up again in about 5 minutes.
And I'm going to ask a representative from each table to come up here and pick up 3 pieces of adaptive equipment and bring them to your table. So bring a couple more if you want, and 3 to 5 pieces of adaptive equipment for each table, okay?